guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Valerie here, and I'm back with a new video. Your girl is in Atlanta. I'm here for the Acts 242 conference, and I'm so excited. If you're new to my channel, I do all things motherhood, lifestyle, faith, a little bit of everything on this channel, but I do a whole lot of God. And if you're back, hey babes, hey, your girl is out in Atlanta. I took a solo trip out here. It's an Acts 242 conference with Megan Ashley and Jackie Hill Perry, and I decided to come out here by myself. I know I'm gonna see some familiar faces, but I intentionally came out here like just by myself because I do believe that the Lord wants me here, and He wants me to experience something different, and I'm just gonna be obedient to everything that He wants me to do. I'm currently at the hotel that I'm staying at. I'm staying at the Embassy Suites in Kennesaw. I might be saying it wrong. I've been saying Kennesaw because I feel like that word or that name is so country. So Kennesaw, right? But I'm in Kennesaw or Kennesaw. Embassy Suites by Hilton. I'm just waiting for my room to be ready. She said within like 30 minutes. It's currently Friday, October 25th. It's 2:04 p.m. and I want to be out by 4 because doors open at 5. So yeah, I just wanted to introduce this vlog. I didn't really get a lot of montage because the guy that was sitting next to on the plane didn't want to like share the window with me. He's very corny for that, whatever. And also like this morning I was doing a lot of other content for Instagram and TikTok and shorts for YouTube, so I didn't really have time to kind of like show you guys anything for referral. So that's why I'm introducing the vlog now. But once I get into the room, hopefully I can get situated real quick, get myself ready, and you know, just show you guys a little bit of everything. So I'm currently done. I got dressed. I look mad good, y'all. Oh, I look good. I smell good. Oh, I just can't wait for you guys to see the video. I'm actually about to head out because I'm supposed to meet Yokiris, my girl. She's here as well. I'm supposed to meet her downstairs at 4:20 because our Uber is on its way. So I just wanted to grab everything. I wanted to show you guys what I have on, y'all. Oh, sorry, Lord. I'm about to drop the Bible. But y'all, I feel good. I look good. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hope I can take some bomb pictures because baby, it's eating for sure. It's really eating, like real bad. And I'm with my girl. Hi, pretty girl. And I'm with my girl.
My girl came dressed down. She came to start the girls.
Don't worry about her. She's gonna be tomorrow.
Give me a second.
She's cooking.
Cooking up. But you didn't have to do it like that.
I mean, I had to come show y'all what the Lord did for me.
Okay.
You know, I had to come and show y'all what the Lord did.
The hair is hair and the bottom is body.
I'm just excited to be with my girl. Y'all, I ain't seen her since January.
February.
February.
You know what's so funny? I was vlogging too on the plane, and I was like, y'all gonna see Valerie.
Period.
And she's so pretty.
And she's so pretty.
And so
she's
sweet.
Pretty.
And so sweet. Are you really in tune with the people that's gonna be speaking? Like as far as watching their podcasts and stuff like that?
I don't really watch the Perry's podcast.
Okay.
I'm not like, I've watched a few episodes, but I don't really watch them. Now, in totality, Megan, I watch her as more than I watch Jackie and her husband. But Pastor Philip, oh, he gotta see me. Like 2819, that's like my little second church.
Really?
Girl, I have to watch their sermons every Monday.
Word.
Y'all got church Sunday, I got church with my church Sunday. When Monday I go home, I'm watching 2819. Yes, I am. Like, he just too cutthroat. Like,
it's because you're
like, I just like how he be talking, because that's how we talk. Like, we just straight. Somebody gonna tell me the other day, like, he just too raw. I'm like, you just not from New York. Like, but I was just told earlier that Megan only wanted 250 people. Like, she kept second guessing herself. Like, she didn't think 7,000 people would show up. And Pastor Philip had to tell her, like, because she so asked Pastor, like, can I use 2019? He's like, why are you using mine when it's not big? She's like, I only want 250 people. Like, the vision I had was just everybody just come for like a real authentic Bible study. He was like, you need a place that can hold up to 3,000 people. Not knowing that double was going to be her portion. Because it was ultimately her vision, and then she just, asked Jackie to be a part.
Of course.
I said, but it's crazy. I was telling my friend earlier, like, the people who you be thinking, to be feeling like they can do it, they really be doubting themselves the most. You only wanted 250 people, Megan, Ashley, girl. I said I should have got VIP to ask, like, you really only wanted 250 people?
Right.
Because, girl.
You went too quick, though. I tried. It was gone.
It was gone. They had to do it twice.
But then when they sent the email saying they got more, gone.
Gone.
I said, you know what?
I said, I can't. I really, truly can't. This child, Megan, you did your big one, and I know God is pleased with you.
Yeah. This is good.
Yeah. She said some profound stuff, and I told her to say it again, so say it again.
I said, you don't need to be a pastor. You don't need to be on the pulpit to pull people out of the pit. So people assume that ministry automatically means being a pastor. That's not what it means. It means you are an expression
being used
by God to draw people closer unto Him. And so everybody, I always say this, you know you're called to ministry for a fact when you run from it. Because don't nobody that's in ministry be like, oh yes, God, let's do it.
I feel like if you ever say, yes, Lord, I'm gonna look at you funny. Because girl, even Jesus didn't want to feel like doing that.
Jesus said, Lord, you take this cup from me.
Come on.
Let this cup pass over. Like, child, don't nobody want to do this. Don't nobody want to deal with y'all messy, funky people.
Every day is something.
We gotta love y'all anyway.
And we gotta love y'all. And you know my I call my auntie, she like a prophet. She's like, I don't have to like you, but I gotta love you. I said, no, that's really real. Like, I have to love you. Like, God says to love all His people. I don't gotta like you though. You too funky.
The greatest of them all is love. It's love. And that's why I tell people all the time. I'm telling you, friend, like, oh, you guys, how do I start a ministry? Child, did the Lord, just by you saying that, I know it's not God telling you to do that.
Yeah. Hi guys, guess who I ran into? Look at my girl. Hi guys. I mean, come on, shoulders.
Is this a picture or video?
It's a video.
Oh, where's the
my girls? Yo, look who I came with. Well, not came with, but met them here.
Oh, she wanna touch you.
It's
That is
the mom.
intentional.
Yes, he is. And it's my Leia.
Yes, people like
It's Valerie. Okay. Y'all see all of my girls?
You have a time with the Lord.
Oh, I'm about to cry.
Oh, please don't.
Is that before I had a form of godliness, but now I've devoted myself to the scriptures.
They would serve him. The dry and rocky men of Jabesh were already willing to serve him. But notice the adversary wanted more than for them to be slaves.
Disciples, but we don't see the Lord as holy. 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 Demanded from you and I homage, honor, respect, reverence, and readiness for service. Like this, even though it hurts you. I gotta stop acting like this, even though it hurts you. Your life would have more power when you start hating the sin that's inside of you. When you start recognizing that the God you serve is holy. And the reason the unbelievers think we're a joke because we don't act like He's holy.
By the grace of God, like,
Day 2, y'all.
day 2, número 2.
Número dos. Buenos dias.
The way you just did that so fast, I wish so bad to speak fluently in Spanish.
I'm screaming.
Like, I want to.
You guys really can't see me, but this is the outfit that I have on. It's a denim dress from Revolve by the brand Super Down. This shirt is from Pretty Little Thing. This tie is my husband's Army's tie. And these boots, you're fine. These boots are Shein. But I want to go take like a picture or something by the wall. So that's what I'm about to go do. I just wanted to show you guys my outfit. You can go.
You look so cute.
Thank you, honey.
Oh, Priya, you want to keep your bag? Huh? You want to keep your bag? Keep your bag?
No, I'm telling that pose. Oh, she's cute. You see the fit? You see it? She's cute.
Never walk off.
Acts 242 Conference. I know that's right.
Let me get a little picture up here too. Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
Want prophets more than God. So I think he's allowing a rise of false prophets as a form of judgment on America, giving you what you want more than him. Now this does not mean we don't have real prophets who are operating in the body. But let me just throw this out there, then I'll stop. Why don't y'all take some of your favorite prophets and then stack them up against the prophets you see in the scriptures? That biblical prophets were not well loved. They were not motivational speakers.
Come on. Clock that.
And they didn't give out words at conferences to make you feel good about the week.
Come on!
Biblical prophets pointed people to Christ, to God. They cut, they reprove,
place prophetic and tongues above the text.
That's good.
Okay. So we have a prophecy definition problem. There's three strands of prophecy. Prophecy is reflecting on the past, foretelling through teaching something present or from the scriptures, which is the most common form of prophecy, and then foretelling the future. We have two problems today. We have an ecclesiological problem and we have a prophetic problem. Now when you talk about an ecclesiological problem, there is a hate for the local church that's part the church's fault, but also a part of the rebellion of our own hearts towards authority.
So it's 2:18 p.m. and I am waiting for my food. It was lunch an hour ago and the food is just now getting here. So our Uber driver did say it was about 100 orders. We ordered from Chick-fil-A. So of course, that's the closest nearest thing on Uber Eats. So I see why people are, why the orders are backed up. But I'm here now, y'all. I guess while I'm waiting, I could just talk about, here's the Tesla, okay. I guess while I'm waiting, I could just talk about like how I feel about the conference so far. But y'all, the conference is everything. It's just so impactful, it's life-changing. When you're yearning for something more, and you seem like you're not getting it, and now you're in a position to like receive it. It's a wonderful and it's a beautiful thing. And I just feel like I've been in this position of just wanting God. Like I don't want play. I don't want loosey-goosey, nothing. I want proper Bible, proper teaching, proper, ways of life. That's what I want. That's what I'm going to get. And nobody or nothing is going to come my way concerning that. But yeah, I'm just so proud of myself for coming here. So many people recognize me. I've seen so many people that I haven't seen in years. I've seen them on social media, and just to see that there are so many like-minded people who really are yearning, who really want God, who really want a deeper relationship with Him, who wants to really do this walk proper and correct, who are just like you see these people on social media, not knowing that they have deeper desires. And yes, people may have come to spectate, or people may come for different reasons, whatever, that's between them and God. I just feel as though if I'm spending all this money, I'm gonna get what I have to get. So that's what I got. I just wanna make sure, okay. So that's what I got, and I don't regret it. For me, I grew up in church. My mom is a prophet. My father is an evangelist. I grew up in church, I grew up in church, but I saw the way they treated my mother and father once my mother was deported, so I had church hurt from that. And then I started attending another church, and the pastor of that church turned, so that was another church hurt from that. Like, I just been church hurt. Like, the last, the two churches that I've been to before the one I'm attending now, it's been church hurt. There's some things that I need from God. There's some things that only I can, there's some things that only God can give me, and that requires me having a relationship with Him and searching for Him and longing for Him. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. But hold on, let me get my food, because I want to go back inside so I can hear the teaching from Preston.
Diadem! I'm going back to take my planet. Sons and daughter of God who have died, take your place. And just rise so that I may rule the planet. Gabriel, blow the trumpet. Let's ride. The third heaven open. The second heaven open. The first heaven open. And Jesus puts the his dreadlocks. Look at what the Lord has ourselves of one of the greatest gifts that God has given us. Human beings. Watch. Shoulders to cry on. Ears to listen to us when we're going through. Open doors through connections that we have. Man, some of the greatest things God has done in your life who's watching me across that camera, He did that through your kingdom relationships. And we have people post-COVID who say, man, they love Christ and they're going to do church by themselves. How are you doing church alone when the church ecclesia, the called out ones, is the gathering of God's people? Not a building, not an event.
So it's Monday, October 28th. It is 11 a.m. and I'm about to check out and head back to the airport to go back home. Y'all, all weekend, my boobs were on fire. They're so engorged. I did not bring a pump, and I just know I was gonna have a great breast milk session once I get home. But this is from BSVCO. This is for my brand. I will be dropping this Friday, November 1st. I'm so excited. Yes, y'all. All weekend from Friday when I was in the airport to when I went to Walmart, the hotel, y'all, everybody was so like intrigued by BSVCO. I had the purple onesie on and they loved it. The girls were following me and following BSVCO, not following me like anywhere, like, but following me on BSVCO's social media platforms, and I'm just so proud. I truly believe that BSVCO, this Essentials Collection Season 2 is going to do great, and I'm just so excited because not only did this weekend give me a spiritual push and a spiritual reset, and really like push me and pivot me and convict me of the things that I need to be doing spiritually and with this walk with Christ, but it also like kind of gave me a little pep in my step for BSVCO and the other things that God has blessed me with, like becoming Car and the community that I built on all my social media platforms. So I just want to be a great example that you could do all things through Christ, because He's the one that strengthens us. And I'm just so excited for this drop. I'm excited for this new thing that I'm walking into, this new season. I will definitely do a recap when I get home, but y'all, this weekend, now I took inventory of who's around me since the beginning of the year when chaos went crazy, right? But after this weekend, I'm definitely taking more accounts of who's around me, who I should build with, who I shouldn't build with, because it really does matter who's around. It really does matter who's in your ear, who's pushing you, who's talking to you, who's giving you advice. It really does matter. And just watching and seeing the display of love and respect and humility and honor and kindness that Jackie gave Megan, as well as Megan gave to Jackie, it's just like, y'all, God ordained friendships is a beautiful thing. And they had like a crying moment in front of us, and that moment took me back to me and my best friend. And it's just so ironic that Jackie and Megan have been best friends for over a year, only a year, and my best friend and I have been best friends for only a year. Like, when God is in it, God will send you your help, God will send you your destiny helpers, God will send you that friend that you desire. And I won't say that I always have been the best friend,
because I that'd be a lie. I have not always been the best friend, but because I went through all that I went through with my old friends, I know how to handle the friends that God has blessed me with and steward the friendship that he has blessed me with. So I am a better friend now than I was before. And just seeing that it's possible and being able to witness and understand that God did it for them, he also did it for me. He could do it for you too. So yeah, I have more recap to tell you guys, but I have to get out of here because I want Chick-fil-A. So let's go to the airport. Just want to show you guys my little cute airport fit. This is the Essentials jacket as well as leggings. These will be sold separately. I'm wearing a medium, but I could really wear a small. Like, that's how much space I created for BSB Co to have. Like, I want everyone to fit this brand. Like, this brand is for all my girls. All of my girls. So yes, you could definitely size down with this. I'm wearing a size medium, but I could have worn a small. Anyway, let's go. I've been yapping for 4 minutes and 36 seconds.
Intended that you don't want all those things, and you're saying, oh God, if you give me that money, I'm gonna use it to do this.
Come on.
He knows that the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go buy that next. So that's, I tell him, I said, oh God, God,
You gotta change your prayer.
Exactly. You know,
like, God knows the desires of our hearts, and God knows what we want. But at the end of the day, I think we just be thinking, oh, God doesn't see. We can hide it. No, you cannot. He's a God that's omnipotent. He sees all things. All things. He knew we was going to have this conversation on October 28th at 11:42 a.m.
Trust me.
He made this happen.
Let me tell you, I did it. I wasn't coming to the airport or do it. I went to Sprouts to buy my nuts. You see, my brothers, they said, look, the faith that God put in me at that time was sufficient for what I was going through. That's what he gave to you.
Yeah.
When you were going through, you know, your child, the
hemorrhaging and homeless and all that, yeah.
All those. Let me tell you, because not everybody would have survived that.
Come on.
You think, you're like, oh God, you left me. He didn't leave you. He gave you the strength.
Jesus.
That's what you got from that. Look at you now.
Yeah.
He said that we'll go through fire. We will not smell
like fire.
Come on here. Somebody that has cancer.
Nope.
Had cancer.
Nope.
And
Nope.
it was just last year.
Thank you.
He said, where did they go?
Same thing with my daughter. When I was pregnant with her, she had a cyst on her ovary.
God is so good. How?
A cyst on her ovary. And they said, we're going to keep monitoring it, and we give birth to her. When you give birth to her, we'll either give her surgery or we'll monitor and see what's going on. I lied to you not. I had to sacrifice where I was worshiping at, the old church I was in, because it was already corrupt. It was God. He told me to leave, and you gotta listen to God. When he told you to leave,
listen to God.
You gotta listen to God. Woo! And so I left, and I said, God, yes. I said, God, because I left this place, because it was so hard, because of what I went through, because of what I endured, because of what they put me through, you have to show me that you honored my sacrifice.
Exactly.
And I went to that appointment that Wednesday. This is Sunday. I left the church that Wednesday. I had an appointment, and the cyst was gone. They sent 3 doctors into the office to see what was going on.
Oh my God.
And they said, I can't find the cyst. What's going on? I said, I serve a good God.
You know, they said, call them, they're sleeping.
Ooh,
Wake them up.
Jesus.
When he said, I laughed because the Holy Spirit had told me to fast. Start fasting. I didn't even know that fasting killed cancer cells.
They said only certain things come by prayer and fasting.
That's what.
Only certain things.
You know,